So what's up, guys? So we're gonna be looking over this real quick. I'm gonna do my uh avatar. I like doing that. All right, so before we read what Bill Fowler shared is this. So what I want to say is that when it comes to safety, um I mean that's why I never walk anywhere because it's because almost every single time when I get to the the to cross the street, when I press the button, cars will turn with less than a second after I have crossed the street. And I find that to be a very dangerous driver uh thing. Like I find that to be like, hey, that those type of people are driving dangerously and recklessly because they're not paying attention. And quite honestly, like, you know um but one thing that I want to mention to everybody is that there's nothing to do with, like, this is with what I need everybody to understand real quick. This is gonna be totally off topic here, but this is gonna involve what's happening here. um is that when I'm on my scooter and you see me merging from the bike lane halfway through the second half of the intersection that goes over the freeway, and then staying in that lane all the way until I go into the Rite Aid shopping center. When I go to Rite Aid, get pizza, Jack in the Box, pet food, whatever, UPS store, because I'm there a lot now, seems like, too. But so it's much safer for me to do that. I know, me personally, I feel like, guilty at the same time, but I feel safer at the same time doing it because I've noticed, like, a few years ago when the Xiaomi scooter and many scooters after that, I've noticed that actually the Xiaomi scooter, that was my first ever electric scooter. Um, so well, actually, no, the Razor electric scooter is the first ever scooter, but that was short lived with that scooter because you can't ride uphill or anything like that. So I gradually have moved on to like the best scooter of the best, and I love my Segway 9 ball. But here's the thing: when I merge, and especially now that I have this amazing, awesome scooter that's better than ever, because I will talk about the Segway 9 bot scooter as well in this video, and then we'll look at it videos about it later on in the next video. But I want to say real quick here is that when it comes to the Segway 9 bot scooter and everything, with me personally, if I were to wait and merge to the other intersection, I feel like I would be killed if doing so. And I've tried to do what's quote unquote like the right thing to do, is do that. But you know what? Crossing it, I've noticed, for me personally, I feel like, I'm like shaking a little bit after I do that, but at the same time, I feel a lot safer. And I try to yell out to drivers like, "I sorry, I'm doing this, but it's much safer for me to merge here than merge up there." Because when merging up there, the bike lane, if you're going to be turning left on your bike or e-scooter, to go into, Rite Aid shopping center, um, it's much safer. I do this every day, which I need to go to Rite Aid later on tonight, get a couple more things. And when you see me doing that, when I I merge on the second half of the that intersection that goes over the freeway, and then I stay in that lane, that first left hand lane. the whole way through until I get to the Rite Aid Shopping Center. It's because I feel extremely safe doing so. Um, so I feel, I've noticed that I'm like much safer when I do that. So, that's why I do it, because I feel more safer doing it. Because when you cross that, cars are going way faster, especially for those cars that are going straight on up and over that hill over the train track. So that intersection over there is like very steep and very high, and going down as well. So cars are going lightning fast. So I feel like merging. I appreciate no one has tried to hit me or anything like that, but I do apologize. I feel safer doing that than merging over where I'm supposed to merge. So when you see me, because I'm on my scooter, I don't have my driver's license yet. I'm still working on that. But when I do get my driver's license, just know I'm still gonna have a scooter, electric scooter, and use that as my mode of transportation. If Dad wants to take the car, Dad needs my scooter. But if not, I'll take the car. So, but until I get my driver's license, my e-scooter, as far as around here, going from my house to, as far as going from my neighborhood, my house to the Rite Aid Shopping Center and back, going to the mall, going, basically all of the Point City, this whole entire Point City of Carlsbad. It's that's how I get around. Everywhere else, it's a few of my friends or Uber. So it's kind of a weird situation that I'm in right now at age 28, but it is what it is. So I just want to mention that and let y'all know that for those of you that have seen me in your cars, see me merge over every single day, every single night or whatever, every other day, whatever, every other night. When I go to Rite Aid shopping center, that's why. And it's much safer for me to do that than merge. Or let's go ahead and get in the discussion of this real quick here. So Bill Fowler has this: happily, the Carlsbad City Council is poised to bring Carlsbad Boulevard into the 21st century. At its meeting on Tuesday, I urge all Carlsbad bicyclists, pedestrians, and yes, drivers to send emails in your own words to council members at Carlsbad. Council at carlsbadca.gov, urging to support the roundabout option and not to support the signal option. And please attend and speak if possible. Traffic signals are an early 1900 solution to traffic control that has enabled drunk, speeding, reckless drivers to kill, maim, and injure pedestrians, bicyclists, and other drivers for over a century. Cities across the U.S. and in the world have had implemented thousands of roundabouts that have saved countless lives and enabled the smoother flow of traffic at many intersections, including those that experience frequent congestion. But what about Carlsbad? I'll let this text from a friend speak eloquently on the congestion question. Yesterday, I was on the Coast Highway going home from Oceanside Harbor to Carlsbad. Traffic northbound was literally bumper to bumper with no end in sight. The only place where traffic was flowing at all was the roundabouts at Coast Highway and State Street. Everywhere else was stopped at streetlights. The logic of this proposal that the logic proposal is that roundabouts allow traffic to flow. Even slow traffic is better than ridiculous stop and go. So let's go ahead and read a couple comments here. It's only 13 comments, so let's see. So Kevin O'Keefe writes, I also yesterday was at the roundabout at State, and it was a mess. E-bikes and pedestrians were trying to cross, very dangerous, in cars, all confused on when to go, so held up as vehicles cautiously inched into the roundabout These roundabouts are too tight in Europe, and the circumferences are larger, making them safer. I have driven both. Diane B. writes Kevin saying, I agree. Bill Fowler is on the traffic commission and voted for this disaster. But then again, I don't know how to feel about this. Um, because whenever um so whenever I um so then again, I don't know how to like to react to this, to be honest, because it's very confusing. But yeah, let's go ahead and read another comment from Bill saying, I have frequently traveled through that roundabout under numerous occasions, and I've seen cars all confused on when to go. If by cars into the roundabout means that cars carefully navigate the road at a slow speed, mindful of others, I would say yes. This is the point. That's the point. Why do people think it's okay to be careful and at an appropriate speed on our streets? Speed is number one. Speed is the number one danger on our streets, and we need to slow. We need to slow down. Get tired, guys. So you can just like read the rest on your own. So yeah, as far as I know, and a lot of us know that live here in Carlsbad that I've been to, um, that have been to uh Carlsbad Village, is that there is one roundabout, and that is on State Street. So you know it's um it's the only roundabout, and yes, I've noticed when I'm down there, um it is a flow of traffic. um Drivers need to be cautious. And one thing that I am sorry, but I need to say this in this video as well, because hopefully this involves this topic. But what really pisses me off so much that I see daily, whether I'm in me and dad's car, me and dad and Callie's car, me and mom and her boyfriend in Callie's truck, what I've noticed so much, more so actually, I see it more here in Poinsettia, is that so many people are walking and or jogging in the bike lane, walking their dogs in the bike lane. It is dangerous, it is unsafe. The jaywalking, really, I'm not even gonna worry about the jaywalking right now, because that is a now illegal thing to do apparently. But um yeah, what I've noticed is that it is a dangerous thing to um so So I've noticed that a lot lately, and it's very dangerous to even jaywalk. But when you're jaywalking, when you're jogging and you're walking in the bike lane, that is extremely dangerous. And if you're walking and or jogging in the bike lane with your dog and or baby in the stroller, you are putting yourself and your uh baby and or your dog at risk of being severely injured or even killed when doing that. And um just because there's nobody in the bike lane, it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. So again, I find that to be dangerous, and I'm going to request that to be on the agenda, be an agenda item. Oh, I'm tired. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I've noticed that a lot lately. People are doing that. They're putting their lives at risk. Um, so it's very dangerous to do that. But yeah, all right. See y'all in the next few videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.